All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Professor Arthur Migala, and I am your online teacher for the semester. I apologize for the mess up, that whatever's going on with the system right now, because we're switching over from Blackboard to a new system called Brightspace. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with it or ever used it before, but it's supposed to be a lot easier than Blackboard was. So I mean, it'll take a couple of weeks for everybody to get used to doing that stuff. Now, is everybody here in 1350, 1351? Is anybody else in another course? All right. So first off, welcome aboard, and I hope everybody has a great semester. I'm going to try to make it as painless and as fast as possible. I will supply you guys with a whole bunch of access to a whole bunch of videos for the lecture videos, the lecture notes, and the solution videos and solution notes as well. I'll post all those pretty soon, actually. As you all see in the syllabus, that you're supposed to do a remind and a syllabus test, but when they transferred these courses over from Blackboard to Brightspace, not everything transferred over. So basically the tests didn't transfer over. For some of my classes, just the instructions, but there's actually no test. So what I'm going to do is just use your email, not email, but your respond message. When you log on to respond, that sends a message to my computer. That's all it takes, and I'll give you 100 for both those other exams. So that'll be, yes. So in other words, you don't have to do any remind test or any syllabus test. Either one. It's Remind. The program is called Remind. Yeah, so and that's also the way we're going to be doing 100% of our communications, because those messages will come straight to my cell phone, and for the first week or so, I had about 200 messages on my Remind message, so that means it's working. But again, everybody's asking the same questions: is where's the syllabus test? Where's the Remind test? Where's all this we're supposed to do? So that's why I want to have these meetings. So yeah, so you don't have, once you sign up for Remind, I'll give you hundreds for both Remind and syllabus test. The course, everything will be done online, as you know. I will send you videos of the lectures and the solutions. The solutions will be videos I go through step by step, and I'll also send you the PDF of the actual work I did, so you can use those as templates to do your homework. If you get stuck or you need to have somebody to ask me or tell me, shoot me a Remind message, because I will try to check it. I said every hour or 2 hours, 24/7. If you have a job that you have to work late one night, or if you put your kids up, put to bed by 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and you want to do your homework and you get stuck, don't hesitate. If I'm awake, I'll respond. And if we have to, we can get on and use the camera that I have here. I'll show you how that works. All right. So basically is, let's say you ask me a question. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to my sheet. And while we're going through the problem, I will walk through step by step. Your question that you have, I'll solve it step by step, and we'll have it here. So it's the same as being in the classroom, except that you're at your place, I'm at my place. And then what I'll do is, after we finish our question answer session, if you need that, then I'll upload the video and scan my notes and send them to you via Remind. All right, let's see. The homework on my math lab is not open either. Okay, let me go check it out then. Let me go log on there and see if I can get in there and see what's wrong with it. Again, all my other courses are working perfectly, so I don't know what's going on with this one. So let me check it out. It's supposed to be the same as Blackboard. Let me switch it over so y'all can see what I'm doing. And now you see another reason why I use Remind, because I have to go through this stuff all the time whenever I log on to check my emails, and it's just takes way too many steps for me. Okay, so interesting. Okay, let me check it out in a second. So yeah, when you get on to the Brightspace, this is what you'll see. So let me go to one of the 1351 courses. And when you get on here, well, let me see. Let me get as a student. Now, so the only ones you really need to know is the syllabus. That's the first time just to look at it. But the My Math Lab, My Lab Math, that's where your homework assignments are. I'll show you. You click it, you're going to see all these things here, the assignments, or if you just want to see the homeworks or the tests or your grade book or the video library or the textbook. All the stuff is right there for you as you need it. Now let's go and look at, as an instructor, then we look at all the assignments. It says everything's assigned 8/20/23, and yes, the 22nd, so that should work. Let me check the settings. Well, first off, I gotta change this. We're in Central. But all your assignments should work. That that's interesting. They say past due, but as you see here, this is. Let me see. Let me check the other course then, because I have two courses right this semester on this. Ah, only so it didn't transfer everything over then. Then for you guys, let me see which was it. I'm gonna try to extend it an extra day, so because you lost today, because at least today because of this oversight. I don't know why I didn't transfer the dates for this class either. Okay, now that means everybody should be able to see the same due dates for all the assignments. Yeah, it should be going from 8/20, 8/20 or 21, should go to December 7th or December 8th, depending on which class you're in. The other class was set normal, so it was already open, but this one, the 61701 course, for some reason it was stuck on the old dates. So now, as you see, also, let's look at this thing here. Let's go to a student showing. Okay, so I don't need that anymore. Yes. So you should have full access to it now and everything. So now, also about the homeworks and tests and quizzes and things, if you look at your assignments, let me go in as a student. For your homeworks, you have an infinite number of tries at finishing your homework and getting the best grade you can. Where's that? Check my assignment. So you have an infinite number of tries at your homework assignments. For your tests, I'm giving you, well, in this case, I had set at 5. So you have 5 tries to get the best score possible. And for the final exam, you also, well, no, the final, this course, you don't have a final exam, you have a final project. In a little bit, I will send you information about how to create your own YouTube channel and your Google Drive channel so that you can start putting your videos on there and stuff. The reason I'm having you do this is to have more, so more and more your projects you can save. If it's a document stuff, you can save it on your Google Drive if you don't have it already. But also try to keep a record of all the videos of projects you've done, any presentations you've done. Which is our final exam is going to be a presentation. So that way, when you apply for jobs, you at least have now a video library of what you can do. And that a lot of times helps them. Everything is on MyLab Math. Yes, everything is on here. All your homework assignments and tests. And you have as many tries as you want at it. So if you get stuck on doing the homework, okay, I will send you the lectures videos, and if that doesn't help, I'm also going to send you the solution videos, which I took these homework problems, worked them out, and they're going to have different numbers because it came from my computer, and I will send you everything you need. Yes, at the beginning of the semester, of each semester, the school decides on which classes are going to be the test classes for what's called a core signature assignment. What they are is we're supposed to, in this year, my class is an algebra course. So what it is we're supposed to give the students an algebra question, and not a difficult one, because it's not really graded. They just want to see on how you solve that problem. What steps are you taking to solve it? Are you drawing a graph? Are you trying some numbers, trial and error, or whatever? They just want to see how students are solving problems. It's not really graded. It's simply a procedural evaluation of how students apply what they've learned. So fortunately for us in this class, we don't have to do it, but I had to put in the syllabus just in case. Yes, once you register for Remind, and it sends me a registration notice, then you're good. You made 100 on the syllabus and Remind tests. Let's see. We'll receive more information on part. Yes, I'll send that to you this weekend because I have it all done. I just have to finish trying to get these courses set up on this new system, and I've been having problems like this, which I thought it says it transferred over 100%, and it doesn't. I had to couple my calculus 2 course, none of the homework came in. the textbook came in, but none of the homework came in. So I got to fix all those, and then I'll send you all the stuff this weekend. Okay, now I don't know if anybody had any troubles with emails. I haven't had a chance to check my emails yet, simply because all my classes I communicate using Remind, because you're never further than 2 feet away from your cell phone, and it's always there. For your, if you send me an email, I can only check it when I log onto the computers to the Dallas County College system, then log onto the email and then sort through the all the other emails that I get through there. And literally I get no fewer than 200 emails, not from students, but just from the school, from the departments, the committees I'm on, all these other things. So if you want to send me a message, the best way that I know it's only from students and about students is via Remind. So I don't know about any of the email issues that people may have. All right. So please, please, please register and use the Remind. Oh, yes, due dates. If you look at the syllabus, okay, the syllabus is a contract between you and me and the school about what you're supposed to do, but there's a lot of leeway. Life happens. And if I made all of your assignments due on specific dates, like a syllabus says it's supposed to, then if you miss it, then I have to dock you some points and then make it non-acceptable after a couple of weeks. So that's the reason I make all of my classes, I make all of my due dates the last day of the semester. You have until the last day of the semester, 11:59 p.m., to turn in all of your work. I can't stress this enough. It's the last. Do not, please, try to get everything done. If you get it earlier, it's better. But don't wait to the last minute, because I can't tell you the number of times students send me all these sob stories about, oh, I can't do this and this. So this just came up at work and I can't do it. Did I have more time? No, I can't, because for 2 reasons. One, this new system, they shut it down at 11:59 p.m. on the last day of the semester. And two, the next day I turn my grades in and I take off and go on my vacation, because it's Christmas vacation. So with that, try to get everything done early. I mean, if you have a long weekend, try to do 1 or 2 sections. Work ahead. Ahead. You're going to have all the videos, all the lectures. You're going to have all of the solutions. You're going to have everything you need. So don't wait to the last minute, please, please, please. And I will give you, since we're here the whole semester, I'll give you 2 progress reports. And also on my own, I'm going to periodically look at your progress to see how much work everybody has done. And those of you who haven't done anything yet, I will either send emails or make phone calls to see if everything is going on okay. All right. Now, a question that a student had in my other classes, which I think is very important. Unless you don't like the way I teach the course, or you don't like me for whatever reason, and you want to drop the course, fine, I won't hold it against you. But if you're going to drop the course because something that came up, like a family emergency or work or whatever reason, talk to me first. Send me a message and we could talk in private, because you've already paid for the course and you've done some work already. There's no need for you to do it over again in another semester. You waste a semester. I will work with you, and if it's legitimate enough and we can prove it, then I will take it to my dean and ask for extra time, like a month or 2 extra, so you can get the work done at the end of the semester, or after the semester, after whatever it is blows over. So again, don't drop out unless it's just you just don't like me the way I teach or my materials and stuff. But other than that, if it's because of something that's out of your control, talk to me and we can definitely work something out so you don't fail the course. Or I can give you a grade at the end of the semester, and then I can do a grade change after the time we're finished. Now, the final project, again, I will also send you, when I send you about the information about the final exam, the final project, I'm going to send you instructions on how to create a Google Drive and a YouTube video account. Because when a lot of times these 5-minute videos, I don't care if you want to make it longer, you can. As long, if you're having fun in doing it, knock yourself out. That's the whole purpose of this thing is how would you teach your students a topic if we went back to COVID restrictions? Okay, believe it or not, actually, the number of COVID cases are on the rise, and it's a little bit more severe than it was in the past. So it may happen again. In case if it does, you may have to do your teaching online. How would you do it? So I'll have you, basically it's this, is pick any topic we're going to cover this semester, any topic that we cover, and create a short video on how you would teach it to the students, the grade you want to teach when you graduate and get your own class. It 3 to 5 minutes long, or if you want to, I've had a couple of students made them 10 minutes long because they had projects, they had their kids being the test dummies, and they were just having fun with it. So basically, what I want is just have fun with it. Because when you're teaching kids online, they want to be entertained as well. They don't want to be listen to the teacher from Peanuts. So wow. So play with it, go with it. And so what all I want from you at the end of the semester is once you upload your video to YouTube, you can get a URL to your video, and I'll put together a video on how to do this stuff. And all I want from you is via a remind message saying, here's my final, and just put me that code in there. And because all I do, no matter where I am, I have my phone, I click it, I watch your video, I comment on it, and give you a grade. So yeah, so in other words, the final exam would be too large to email as a file. So upload it to YouTube and send me a remind message with the URL, the link to it. Other than that, what else is there? What other questions? Good question. Yeah, so I have to make myself a note. YouTube video. Yeah, so I'll give you everything you need, the instructions and the video and how to actually upload a video. And because once you upload a video on YouTube, you have to pretty much create it, give it a name, give it a location to save it. It will tell us what audience it's good for, if it's for kids, adults, or it's restricted. And then going from there. So I'll show you, I'll send you a short video on that. My whole thing is I just want you guys to have fun with this course. All the homework assignments I gave you, as you'll see, they're not long. They're not impossibly difficult, like 50, 60 questions. What's the point? It's just 1 or 2 questions over what that section is about. Once you can show me you do that, it's great. So you'll never have more than 10 or 15 questions at the very outside. Unless the topic is very easy, like adding and subtracting and stuff like that, then you may have 20 questions. But typically, my homework assignments and my tests are short, like 10 questions, 10, 15 questions. So you have more time to work on it and then make sure you get it right and then move on. All right. So I don't want you guys to get bogged down with that. Let's see, anything else? Any other questions? Because that's pretty much it for the semester. Again, I'm sorry about the syllabus. I don't know how some of my classes got my old syllabi from El Centro when I taught there. Because the ones I uploaded were all of them from Mountain View or wherever course place I'm teaching. So I apologize for that. So when you look at the syllabus, just look at the drop dates. The first drop date you have without a grade is up to September 2nd. Anything after September 2nd to November 9th will be a drop with a grade, like W or anything. Anything after the November 9th will be with a grade of F or anything else like that. Or if you make it D or C, you'll get that grade. But again, please talk to me before you drop the course. I still want to see you have to redo all this stuff over and over and over again. That's actually, it's about it. It's you work at your own pace. Again, I'm here for you. If you get stuck anywhere and you want me to uh, explain something in detail, I really don't mind doing it on a Zoom video. So if the lecture video that you got isn't that good, and you want me to further explain something, I have no problem of setting up a time and meeting with you and going over a Zoom video of that. Again, that's the reason I don't have a set office hours, because I'm available to you 24/7, as long as I'm not asleep or doing something else. So, um, very good question about the test. I will go ahead and put together some review questions, practice tests, because my other classes have practice tests, like my algebra and calculus courses, and I give the students bonus points for doing the practice tests. So yeah, I will go ahead and put those together and upload those, and I'll tell you. So the practice test will be whatever grade you get, it'll be 10% of that. So just whatever grade you have, divide by 10, and that's going to be your grade bonus points for your test grade. Is Willow Portal the same as Brightspace? Yes, I've seen Willow a lot, but pretty much it's the same. You go through it the same way we do with what do you call that? The Blackboard, and access it there is. So I really don't know where Willow fits in the whole thing, because what you see once you see these courses like in here, that's Brightspace, and once it gets over there, go to it. When you first log on, you see all your courses. Yeah, you'll see all your courses that you're registered for, and that's all it takes. Willow may be part of it. I really have no idea. So we just use Brightspace as the general learning management system. More questions, more questions. Nope. If there are any questions, then I apologize for any difficulties I apologize for that second class, because for some reason those dates were weird. I was wondering how you guys are sending me messages. You can't see it. I said, it's there. But no, for some reason it was the old dates. One class worked, the other class didn't. I apologize. These are the wrinkles I got to try to smooth out for the courses. All right, again, and don't ever hesitate to get a hold of me. And on your syllabus, if something is dire emergency and you really need to talk to me, then I have a Google number on the syllabus. I'll show you. Actually, let me go to the syllabus, and we can walk through that. Along that, you guys may ask, hey, how do we get to our meeting with this thing? So with Remind, you can click this, or you just type in this message to that phone number and send me a message to Remind. All the Zoom meetings, just click on here. It'll take you to this point. And here's my Google number. Again, that rings on my phone. I have to pick it up. I have to hit one, and then we can start talking. But again, use that whenever there's a dire emergency. Everything else we could do via the Remind. So I put the drop dates here. The description, which are learning outcomes. Basically, the learning outcomes is to hopefully teach you the basics of the math that you'll be teaching to the kids when you get to a classroom. Here are your grades. This is how your grades are going to be determined. The syllabus test, simply by reading the registering for Remind, you made hundreds already for both of these. Then your homework, all the homework that you've taken and accomplished, those will be averaged in as 100 points, whatever grade you got there. We'll have 6 chapter exams. Actually, I think we have, in this class, we have 8, I thought, not 6. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. maybe see. So, but either way, I'm gonna drop the lowest exam. And the final project's worth 200 points. And pretty much just I'll add up all those and divide it by the 9 assignments that we have. Let's see, we have 7 of those, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it'll actually be 1,300 divided by 11. So we'll see what you get. Certifying the courses. Yeah, all you have to do is I really would just register and remind. Ideally, you're supposed to do some work, but forget that. They even put that the wrong number. It should be 9.1. And here's all our work. You see all these due dates? Those are all just to keep you in track so that you can finish the course without being in a rush at the end. So, if you wait to the last minute to do the work, something can happen, you won't be able to do it. So please try to keep with these dates, but the only due date I will adhere to is the end of the semester at 11:59 p.m. So you said the final project is due on December 7th, 11:59 p.m. So again, the sooner you get it to me, the better. But anything after that last day, one of my classes, one of y'all, the ones I just fixed today, you have until the 8th, but everybody else has until the 7th. And you see, the chapters are pretty small, 3 or 4 sections in each. Here's 4 sections in 9, 4 and 10, 3, 4, 3, 3. Yeah, so it's pretty quick and easy. So do the best you can. I'm always here for you. Any questions? If not, then have a great semester and good luck. Be safe. I'm always here for you.